Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. So these are a few of the quick shots that the drone has. This one is the circle shot right here. I've got kind of a tight grouping here, so it goes a little bit fast and makes you a little bit dizzy, a little tight for my liking, but it's a cool transitional piece. This one, the target is a little bit wider, so the camera moves a little bit slower and less frantic, and it doesn't make you want to kind of barf like the other one did, even though it would have been a cool transitional effect. This one's pretty fun. I like them as transitions, cut pieces. This is the Boomerang, which you need a clear path for, and I started flying this one, but I quickly ran almost into this big oak tree here. There's a lot of oak trees at this park. Right here it was a little easier because this park is in a wide open space. There aren't a lot of tall trees around the skate park, so it was easier to get this shot, and the camera would just kind of go up high and then it would return back low, focus on that volcano right there. Pretty cool little use of symmetry, nice for editing. Next we've got the HELIX, which is one of my favorite shots. It's like a circle, but it kind of tight to start, and then it spirals out like a helix. Just make sure you have a clear path. They don't like trees and light poles like you can see there. I had to get up above the tree line, which is about 50 feet here at the park by my house. And the scene coming up, I think I had to go a little bit higher, but we'll get to that shortly. Yeah, just make sure you got clearance. Watch those trees. This one here, well, this is at the skate park, so there's only like 1 or 2 trees here. So the helix was pretty easy to do here. This is just a buddy of mine skating around in the bowl, and so I just kind of set the camera up to fly and move around, and you can see the neighborhood and the whole park, and it's just kind of a nice, steady, interesting shot. I mean, what can you say? The computer just makes it so easy sometimes, and it makes the shots interesting. This one is the HELIX also. This is about as high as I could get the HELIX to go, because once you get a little higher than 300 feet, I think the altitude tops out at 400, so you gotta have it kind of in the middle. This one I had to get up above the tree line, which is about 150 feet here. You see the big oak tree, but it can handle about that height, that altitude pretty well. It kind of goes up and down with the altitude. So if you've got it at the max height, like the max altitude, it's gonna kind of shut down mid shot because it wants to go higher and lower. It needs wiggle room. So you got to do it kind of in the middle, as long as you're clear of trees and things like that. Don't get your drone stuck in a tree like I did. That's another HELIX shot. I actually set this one up as a selfie. I'm there in the bowl in the black shirt right there in the top left. Well, now it's the bottom left. So yeah, I just did a little hip hop out of there. This is the rocket shot, which is just basically going straight up, fixed on a central object. And it's pretty basic, but it's useful for certain applications. It's not really my favorite. I can kind of just do this with the control stick, but it's cool. I sped this one up because it's kind of a long clip, but this is another rocket. It kind of tilts the camera down as it works too, so that's cool. This is what's called a DRONIE, which is like a diagonal fly out, and it does the tilting of the camera at the same time, so it's all kind of automatic. You could probably do this yourself too, if you're a good pilot, but these automatic settings are nice and easy sometimes for perfect shots. This is an asteroid. This one is pretty cool. It basically just takes a bunch of panorama shots after it hits a certain altitude and then splices them together in the computer. This particular one was at Village Creek State Park down east of my house, and then does that little transitional thing. And this one's at the skate park again. Just kind of zooms out, does a little time lapse, and then does a panorama 360 globe shape. It's a pretty cool effect. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video.